How y'all doing today? Second video in a week. What? Who? Wonder. Today, we're gonna be talking about my fashion gripes. Now, this video not gonna be exactly what you may expect, but hopefully you enjoy it. Let's get into it. My first and honestly my biggest gripe, I wish I would have put it further down in the list, but we have to go on and touch on it. It is fucking fashion critiques. Critics. Not critiques, critics. And there's different types of critics, so let's get into it. So the first type of critic that I genuinely just get on my nerves are the social media critics that, one, you wear a jean vest, you do not know how to dress on a regular day. Two, you don't have a fashion page. But yet, three, I have to hear and see all of your Met Gala critiques that are very surface level and only based on aesthetic alone. Yes, it's about the beautiful gowns. Yes. But what is the story that is trying to be told? Well, what is the, how is this on theme? Maybe every little, maybe everything is not going to be overtly within theme. Maybe you're going to have to look beyond a little bit. Maybe you're going to have to look into the artist's twisted way of interpreting things. But no. Y'all just interpret it off aesthetic alone and be like, that's it, that's not. Now I can see if you critiquing like maybe fit, maybe silhouette, maybe especially fit, most definitely, and like cheapness, if someone looks cheap or this, I can see critiques on that. But when y'all want to talk about not on theme and this, that, the other, and you wore a jean vest, y'all get on my nerves. Y'all get on my nerves so bad. And it's not even sometimes based off aesthetic. It's sometimes literally based on who that person likes. Whether they give them a good critique or not. If they don't like that person, they're gonna tear them down to the ground. If they love them, they're gonna give them a lot more grace for being basic. Yeah, let's really open it up. My second type of critique is just regular fashion critics. My second type of critic is they just seem to be, I know in fashion, in a place like fashion, everybody can be like, oh, this is so good. Oh, this is so good. And just art in general. We can't set this precipice that everything is good, because some things are just not good. Some things are just not that, just don't hit that good and just aren't the very ill-fitting and all this other kind of stuff. I get it. But these critics that be like, I started reading one critic for a show on the Vogue app from a fashion critic, and I was just like, y'all some pissy ass bitches. And that's honestly why it's so hard for me and a lot of people like me to see ourselves in certain fashion places within the fashion industry and the fashion realm, is because the stuff y'all be talking about and critiquing just be so minuscule and so stupid in the grand scheme of things. We're here for the clothes. I'm here for the clothes. I'm here for the storytelling. I know y'all, especially y'all that attend the shows, y'all are there for the entire experience, so I can get critiquing that experience. But it's just like the attention to detail in the negativity and not so much in the positivity. I don't like that type of critique. And then my third critic is just people in general critiquing just fashion in general, being like, they're too matchy. They wear too many patterns. They don't look right. They are wearing what they want to wear. Let me plug my phone up. Hold on. Cause my phone had said 20% and I got scared. I said, we ain't trying to Chloe baby this right now.
I was scared one of our connections was gonna go out, and then everyone was telling me I need to charge my phone.
Well, I'm halfway charged right now, so.
Oh, so am I, girl. Because about an hour ago, I put it on the charger, and I was like, I hope it charges faster.
Yeah.
Because I don't need people coming for me telling me to charge your phone.
Let me hear you, May. But I did this. I painted this, by the way. This is not mine. This is I'm not gonna shout them out, but this is all me, and it used to look more vibrant, and I'm gonna revise it. But it's supposed to get like stained glass. You get it, Jesus, stained glass. Yeah. Get into it. Get into it. Get into it. And I know y'all be seeing these little sneak peeks back here. Y'all be acting like y'all don't see the little sneak peeks, but the sneak peeks is sneak peeking, and that's all the peek you gonna get. Oh, showing too much. Irregardless, yes, people that critique like they're too matchy. I don't like this pattern. They shouldn't have worn it. Just in everyday life, I just be like, again, you wore a jean vest. You are a minimalist in your fashion. You only wear black hoodies, gray sweatpants. You have 2 good pair of jeans that you like to wear. Maybe 1 graphic tee or 2. Like, you're very basic. And you're coming for the girls that are out here actually doing a thing, actually showing up in their most authentic self, and just adorning themselves and looking good. Y'all hate that for some reason, because it's just, maybe you don't have the imagination or the creativity to like put this stuff on. But if it's not in y'all's like twisted little, you know, very exclusive, very small box of what y'all consider fashionable at any given time, y'all are gonna critique it when you are not that fashionable yourself. And just even apart from not being fashionable yourself, I just don't like people critiquing people's way of dress or whatever that makes them feel most comfortable just to do it. When this isn't a critique show, nobody asks for your critique, but yet you're critiquing some random person that you don't even know being happy and free. If anything, I like to look at these things from optimism. I see Aaliyah's interlude on the beach with moon boots. I don't instantly go, why this bitch got on boots at the beach? I go, cut. But also, her feet must be hot. But at the same time, I'm not going to outwardly say that. I'm not going to outwardly project that onto her or onto anyone else just to get likes and views or whatever from my little critique of her or like trying to be funny. Because I don't see no need in it. I see her. She is happy. She is being cunt. She got on her moon boots on the boots. She doing her. And that's what my brand is, like authenticity and all that. So I see that. I'm like, yes. Yes. Swim in the moon boots. Walk on the moon with the moon boots. Walk on the beach with the moon boots. Make sand castles in the moon boots. I'm here for it all. And I feel like I'm missing something in this critique area. But that is my main gripe with the critiques and the critical people. I just don't like heavily critical people that don't never have nothing positive to say. And always have something negative to say when it comes to fashion. Because y'all just making that fun at the end of the day. You're making that fun. My second gripe, and this is more so one of those like that you would probably expect in this video to be like, I hate when a man is in a suit or has on a shirt with a collar and a tie, and that shirt is not made to have a tie on it. The collar is too small and the tie is too big for the collar, and y'all know what I'm talking about, and I done did it before, and that's why I'm critiquing it. Or not even critiquing it, that's why I don't like it, and I'm telling y'all that I don't like it, because and then don't let them not iron it or have it pressed out. You look like you pieced some stuff together, you threw some stuff together, you look like you don't really care, and you look just like not put together. Especially in male fashion, and when you're trying to dress up and stuff, you need to be trying to look pristine and stuff. I don't care where you got your clothes from, but make sure they look good, make sure they look clean, make sure they look tailored, make sure your collar fits you. And if the collar don't fit you, get rid of it or wear the shirt unbuttoned and call it a day. Don't be trying to put no tie on no shirt that the tie ain't supposed to go on that shirt. And y'all know it look crazy. And y'all leave the house like that anyway. Oh, it pissed me off so bad, y'all. Y'all don't know how much that pissed me off. Third gripe. And this is something I've been noticing more recently, just with a lot of more legendary fashion houses. I'm not going to put out any names, of course, because, I do plan on working in the fashion industry, and I would like to, be invited to some of these shows, be dressed by these people, get to know some of these designers and stuff, and get to know some of these legendary houses. But I have a critique for you. And I know I was just talking about critiques, but this is a legit one. I don't like how a lot of these fashion brands, especially in the luxury space, are interpreting Gen Z. You can tell that they don't have nobody that's Gen Z on their team, and you can tell that they're trying to appeal to a younger audience, but it just does not hit. And honestly, it's a little bit offensive, because the way y'all think that we are trying to dress, or the way y'all perceive us to dress, it's almost like a millennial trying to be funny, or trying to be hyperbolic by saying this is how Gen Z dresses, this is how we're about to be dressed, this is the future, when it looks a mess, honestly. And like nobody's wearing that, and like maybe you got the silhouette kind of right in certain instances, but you got it all wrong. And we do not dress like that. And your perception of what the future is going to be, your perception of the trends, your perception of what's to come is demented and not accurate. And it looks a mess. Again, it looks a mess. And y'all need to fix that. And it's offensive. And how you can fix that, one, is by hiring more Gen Z employees. I don't care what y'all got to say about, the youngness and the impulsiveness and all this and that, because I saw so many 20-somethings, young 20-somethings, working in these same careers back in the 70s, 80s, 90s. We still, and we still working here, but it's just like the way fashion is so competitive now, we're out here working for crumbs, because we trying to work our way up and stuff. But y'all need to get some more Gen Z behind these designs, so that y'all's brand and identity can have some pulse again and have some blood flow. Because what y'all thinking is finna fly with us is not finna fly. We not finna buy it. I'm letting you know now. We already broke one, so we can't even afford the stuff. But what y'all are trying to put onto us, or trying to say is trendy, or trying to say is cute or whatever, is not cute, and it looks a mess. So let's move on. My fourth, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4, child. Number four. This is one that bothers me, and that I have to sit with myself with to try to see if I'm just being too much. If I'm doing too much when I say this. My third fashion gripe is these men out here that constantly feel the need to act like every public space is a public exhibition, and they need to be showing their bulge, and we need to see the head of their penises, we need to see the head of their dick every day. They feel like it's okay not to wear underwear when you have a big schlong and it's going down the side of your pants, and we can see the entire outline of your entire peen. I'm sick of that shit. It's not cute. Put it away. Put it away. Put it away. We can see. If you don't think we can see it, we can see it. And those of you that don't care, you should care more. Most of and it's not even, I'm not even trying to be like that, but most of y'all ain't even got it like that for y'all to be sitting here talking about underwear is so uncomfortable. One, buy the right fucking size, because apparently the size you getting is too fucking small. And two, invest in the proper undergarments so that they fit you properly. There are so many fucking undergarment brands out here now. And you don't have no excuse to be like, oh, underwear's so uncomfortable, I just can't, it's too tight, my dick's so big, like I can't do it, like, and I can't, and then just stop. Because y'all be lying, because you say that and then you can turn around and wear gray suede pants. So you really just trying to exhibit your whole penis. And y'all just be lying and gaslighting. Now I like a nice little butt. I like a nice little butt on men and women, you know, when you wear something that accentuates certain parts. And that's like cool. And like, and I truly get the desensitizing us from penis and stuff. But like, y'all be in public spaces with kids and stuff. Wear that at the deviant parties. Wear that at these more sexual, explicit parties, more adult things. Wear that at those type of places. Not on the daily. Not on social media throwing your dick in everybody's face. Especially if you're not an OnlyFans creator. And especially just like, no, just stop. And even the OnlyFans creator, y'all. And see, this is where I get into a bit of a tizzy with myself. Because sometimes I be liking it. But it's just like in your house. That's what it is. Do it in your house. Don't do it in public. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you sexually harassing people. I don't care. I don't care. You sexually harass people. Put the dick away. Put it away. A lot of times women camel toe, they don't be doing that shit on purpose. It just so happens to happen, and it's just that one of them days, whatever. They probably, you know, got a shift or whatever. And some women, you know, embrace the camel toe, this, that, the other. But it's just like, be more mindful. And be more, just be more mindful, please. I'm tired of seeing y'all dicks. I'm tired of it. I love dick, but I'm tired of seeing y'all's dicks. I'm tired. I know you like the validation. I'm tired. Let's move on. Trends. One of my gripes is trends, and not the type of trends you would think. Ultimately, trends at the end of the day. But let's get specific. I don't like this trend of these dad shoes and these different Nike styles that y'all used to bully people for back in school. I'm specifically talking to Gen Z, maybe even millennials, y'all can agree. Y'all know those styles of certain Nikes, New Balances, and like just certain brands in general, Skechers. If you wear them, you knew you was gonna get bullied. Why are these shoes back popular now? Why are they trending? And y'all were just calling them ugly and bullying people for them 5 to 10 plus years ago. Just because a wealthy person or a person with influence said they're cute, and now they wear these tennis shoes on the daily. Now everybody is saying they cute. Now for me personally, Skechers weren't always my thing. When I was younger, they were a thing. And of course, you know, I gave in to some of that and I just stopped wearing Skechers. But now, you know, Skechers are making some newer styles that I actually like. But y'all be wearing the ones that y'all was calling ugly. And that's what be baffling me. That is what bewilders me. And Crocs, they expensive as all get out now when people used to talk about people wearing from Crocs. And that's the part of the trends that I don't like. I don't like when people are a bunch of followers and all it takes is for somebody to be like, this is cute, and then all of a sudden you change your mind. Have a sense of self, have a sense of your own style, and stop giving in to these trends and stop being such a wuss. Like, you know that shoe is ugly. Stop playing with me. You know that shoe is ugly. These Asics.
What's up, motherfuckers? Your boy just got a package, and y'all already know what's in this box. I caught me some Asics.
Yes, I know I'm following trends.
Get off my dick.
Y'all wouldn't be caught dead in them Asics. Y'all used to only wear them Asics to like, that's your throw around shoe, that's your cutting the lawn shoe, that's your working out shoe. Now y'all trying to make Asics fashionable, which I get the appeal, especially with some of the styles and stuff, but it's just like, y'all disgust me a little bit because it's just like no authenticity whatsoever. I digress. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. And just like, I think with these trends, sometimes we buy them a little too hard. Like, I understand, you know, 2000 aesthetic and this, that, the other, but like, y'all, the way y'all going so hard for these 2000 aesthetics and all these different cores and stuff, I know y'all gonna be doing the same thing 2 years later. And you know, that's the fun of it all, I guess. Maybe that's the fun of it all for y'all. But it's just like nothing is rooted within you. Like, y'all seem so true to something and so down hole with something, like it is gonna be your thing forever, and you try to make it seem like, yeah, this style is so whatever, this 90s thing is just so cool and nothing ever can top it. But 5 years later, y'all gonna be obsessed with the 2010s. Y'all gonna be obsessed with the 1950s, and y'all were just denouncing those things. I don't like that. I don't like that wishy-washy energy. I don't like that confused energy. Keep that away from me. And that brings us into our next one. No originality. And my prime example is going to be one like these tours, and specifically Beyonce and her tours.
If you need outfit inspo for Beyonce's Renaissance concert, I got you. Let's lean into the
disco cowgirl theme
we see on her album cover.
This is an important question. What are we wearing to the Renaissance tour? Let's all be in agreement that the first priority is we dress like a hoe. I'm thinking
silvers, glitter.
And I just been noticing this a lot more recently, maybe because I'm at a certain age, but just like these dress codes that y'all are making for these tours, I get it, it's cute, it builds a sense of community, it's fun, this, that, the other, but it's just like some of y'all be so distraught, like, what am I gonna wear, what am I gonna wear, nobody has told me what I can wear. You look dumb. You look like you have no creativity, you have no imagination. I want to challenge y'all. I know y'all love to say this cop out like, I'm just not creative, Chris. I'm sorry. You're the creative one. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. Yes, you can. You're not trying. I'm convinced y'all not trying. I'm convinced y'all not trying because all of us was sitting down in kindergarten and we was coloring. And we was all creative and imaginative then. Where did all that go? Where did that energy go? Work on that. Take that prompt. Work on that. Go color something. Color outside the lines a little bit if you want. But y'all have no originality. Why was 2 weeks ago everybody was about this close? Beehive was this close to be like, we need to wear gold. 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 Beyonce did her perfume and it was gold, and she painted herself gold. She's telling us we need to wear gold. Gold, 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 gold. Y'all was about to buy everything gold in the stores. Until people started showing y'all some more fits that y'all could do some more whatever. There's so much more history to Western and stuff, and especially for you to be loving on the artist that is so into history and into these certain things. You would think y'all would do some more research into like Westerns and cowboys and the Native Americans that played a role into some of these things and the fashions and this and that. You would think y'all would do more research on that and maybe, do your outfit around that, or even just pull a new perspective on and put your own spin on these traditional Western styles. But no, everybody's going to get them same cowboy boots. Everybody's going to get them same cowgirl hats and cowboy hats, and y'all are all about to be wearing the same stuff. When I advise y'all to just be original and just do something, put your own twist on it. Be creative for once. Be imaginative for one time in your life. Do something that's just for you. That's something that you came up with and that you can be proud of. And I get the overwhelmness of it all and like not being able to make decisions and being like, but you want your fit to hit and this, that, the other. And you know what's going to hit because you know it's trending. You know it's what everybody else is doing. But I challenge you to take a chance. Do something new. Who is it hurting? Ignore the dress code. I have never seen a group of people follow dress code so much, and your own artist has told y'all to ignore the dress code. Yet y'all keep trying to make dress codes. She's telling y'all be original. Y'all refuse to be original. And just even apart from tours and stuff, just in general, everyone is just like wondering, like looking to these influencers and looking to these wealthy people to like figure out like how they want to dress and this, that, the other. Like, navigate what you like within yourself. At the end of the day, when we don't have social media and all this, we're going to have ourselves. You need to know what you like. You need to know what you genuinely like. Look back into your past. Look back into your childhood self, your child you. Look at some of the things that person used to like. Play into some of those things. Use those things and use your adult self and mix it together and just like make a personal style and be original. Ignore and then on the opposite end of that, I don't like people. I also don't have a gripe with people that are like I'm just so different. Like I'm trying my best to be different. Like ain't nobody like me. Da 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 da. Be yourself. Why are you trying to be different so bad? Like, I get it. I get being different. I get being a wow factor, this and the other. But y'all be like doing it from a very egotistical manner. Y'all be like, I'm just so different. Like, nobody's like me. I just never fit in. And just like, I always strive to be just different from the pack. And it's just like, it's okay if you do some of the same thing the pack does if you came up with wanting to do it yourself, or if you were influenced and you like something, cool. But you don't have to, every grain in your body doesn't have to be different. Just so you can feel important or feel like set off from everybody else. You get what I'm saying? That's where your originality and stuff comes in. But I digress. For our next segment, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 8, we have fast fashion and waste. But we're going to touch on the fast fashion first. I am so... Excuses I've heard about fast fashion are 1, availability, 2, affordability, 3, access to certain styles, 4, fit, more size inclusive, this, that, the other. I get it to an extent. Have some of y'all really looked into where our clothes come from? And I know I haven't even done my research completely, but I was just watching a video with child labor and stuff.
My dream was to become a doctor, but since I can no longer do that, I work in clothing factories to pay for my sister's education, so she can become a doctor.
And these like horrible conditions that these people are living in slums, this and the other.
Once upon a time, fashion was synonymous with exclusivity and luxury. But at the end of the 20th century, a combination of technological innovation, cultural changes, and globalization upended everything. Clothing production became a frantic race towards speed and economic efficiency. Companies literally started flooding the market with new garments, generating faster and faster trends, followed by more and more people who want to dress in the latest fashion to express who they are or who they want to be. Thus, fast fashion was born, and it was precisely at this point that one country in particular promised to satisfy the Western demand for trendy and cheap clothes, Bangladesh, which, to meet a massive global demand for clothes, concentrated all the productive efforts of a nation almost solely in the textile industry, but at too high a price, paid only by the workers, women, men, children who have now become the new slaves of the 21st century, an environment poisoned by chemical waste released by unscrupulous industries, slowly poisoning the land and the water.
Just to provide fashions for us. And it's sick. It's truly sick. And a lot of y'all's favorite brands are utilizing places just like what I saw to make y'all's clothes. And y'all don't care because you get to wear this cute, cheap, whatever. That's not even going to, sustain you for however long. And honestly, y'all should look at it. I'm gonna show a video, and I may even link some videos that I saw. But like, some of these places were thriving communities and stuff, but because of industrialization and factories getting put in these places, and the pollution and stuff that have happened to these places, these consumers that are buying these things, y'all don't have to deal with those things. Y'all just get to live y'all life and y'all clean cities and this, that, the other, when the clothes on your body that you're indulging in, this, that, the other, was made by somebody in horrible living conditions that will not live over. So we ran out of storage and I changed locations, but let's finish this video on out. I know the audio is going to sound a little different because I'm in a different size room with a certain amount of holiness. But like I was saying, these people are living in these environments where they're not projected to live for 50 years, up to 50 years at the very, very most.
Except this process is extremely toxic. In fact, we've been here for half an hour and already I feel like I can't breathe, like I have a headache. I don't think I'm being influenced because in reality, these people get sick very easily, very quickly. This is one of the extreme, inhumane working conditions. I've never seen anything like this. And to think that these people have grown up here. They've always worked here.
Even if I don't want to, I have to do it. To survive, I own nothing. That's why I'm forced to work. I have a family to feed. We need to live. Where else could I earn money, if not here?
These workers, and also the children I wasn't allowed to film, are destined to die before the age of 50 due to inhaling highly harmful chemical agents. For what? To produce a jacket or a pair of shoes that will then be sold for a few euros to people who don't really need them.
And I feel like a lot of people just don't care, and a lot of people also don't know. But a lot of people also are picking their convenience over these people's lives and just like, just truly just like saying, forget y'all, F y'all, like, whatever. I got my cute shoes, I got my cute shirt, I don't care. I have my outfit for this dinner party, I don't care. And even more so, I just hate the fact that these fashion brands and stuff, fashion brands like Shein and this, that, the other, are even encouraging this or even allowing this. I know that there's a demand and there's money to be made, but it's just like, these are human lives. A lot of us say we care about Palestine, say we care about Sudan, say we care about Congo and stuff, but we don't care about these people that are slowly dying, if you will, that are going through certain things that are a direct effect of us and our consumer patterns. And I just feel like we just all need to be more mindful of these things and try to mitigate some of these things by our shopping practices and holding. Editing Chris here. I know some of y'all think, well, Chris, if they start doing that, then that's going to make the prices go up and then we're not going to be able to afford it. Let me tell you something right now. Those things are produced on pennies on the dollar. Those Jordans that you're wearing cost a few cents to make. At most, at the very, very, very most, $2 to $5. And they upcharge and charge you like $200 and some dollars. I promise you, if they practice more ethical practices, they will still be able to keep their prices the same and still be able to keep, they wouldn't be able to keep as much profit because they wouldn't be taking advantage of someone, but it's not plausible. They're like really perverting the prices and compared to what they paid. So don't excuse them in the slightest. Do not excuse them. They are the problem, and they need to change some stuff because they're greedy. A lot of these companies accountable. Now, in terms of fashion in general, I just noticed a lot of waste. Not to say that all of these big luxury fashion brands are like, I'll say that all of these fashion brands are like, every time they do a drop, they're like doing a whole full-fledged, making mass producing like all these different clothes and all this and that. I don't necessarily think that's what's happening. But at the same time, think about all them brands. I want y'all to go to Vogue, Vogue's app. I want y'all to look at all the different brands that are on there and think about how often a lot of those brands drop. So a lot of those brands drop like 2 to 3 times a year. And sometimes 4 or 5, because we have spring, summer, we have resort, we have fall, winter, and we have something else. I can't think of the other one. But there are like 4 different little seasons that you could be playing into. Maybe sport?
Probably fuck.
I don't know. Something like that. And then, you know, some of these brands even have couture that they also do for couture fashion week, this and the other. What I'm trying to say is like, and couture most of the time is like a lot of one-of-one, this, that, the other. But irregardless, there's a lot of waste that goes on just in fashion in general. And I think a lot of these brands need to be more mindful of that. And just more so, I know personally, me with my brand, I plan on releasing like a lot less, I plan to be a lot less active in terms of how much I drop, as opposed to a lot of these brands. I know a lot of these brands are trying to keep up with the market, this, that, the other, tradition, and just like, you know, trying to stay on top and trying to saturate the market, trying to oversaturate the market so that, you know, they appear to be top dog, whatever. But at the end of the day, you're wasting all this stuff. Everybody can't afford all this stuff that you're making. It's just like a lot of these clothes are going to waste. And yeah, what I was trying to say with that is like, if you put and it even encourages more intention to be put in these lines every year. If you don't release maybe every single year, or maybe you don't release every single season every year, you can put a lot more time, intention, and detail, and a lot more of, and a lot more of what you do, and really push the culture, really push the envelope more, rather than just constantly releasing. And some people are able to be innovative and constantly release this, that, the other, but it's just like, what's the point? It just feels like quantity over quality. And I'm someone that values quality, and that's something that my brand will value as well, is quality. So you're not going to be getting 3-4 drops every year, 2 to 4 drops for me every year, 2 to 4 completely different lines every year from me. You're not getting that because, whatever. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. So let's move on to the next point. I left my notes at my previous location, but I remembered. So just to go into this next topic is just the materials that our clothes are made out of. So many of us are realizing that so many of our clothes are made out of polyester and this, that, the other, these very cheap materials and stuff that are also killing these people in these slums and wherever, sweatshops or wherever, other factories that these people are getting paid, and kids ain't getting paid enough, and this, that, the other, for the work they do, the life-altering work that they do, life-damaging work that they do. But they're using materials that eventually can cause us cancer, that can harm us, and that can emit carcinogens. Let me not say the wrong words, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like polyester is basically plastic, and some people don't even know that polyester is plastic. And a lot of our clothes are a lot of polyester cotton blends and a lot of polyesters and stuff. And that's what a lot of these fast fashion brands use as well. A lot of this polyester, plastic and stuff. It's very toxic for the environment, and it's very toxic for us to wear constantly. But it's encouraged because it's cheaper. I'm not gonna get into my conspiracies, but y'all know where I can go with this. Y'all know exactly where I can go with this. But I just wanted to say that's one of my gripes, and I just also want to put that out there just to be more mindful of the clothes that you're buying. Look into the materials. Look at, do your own research. See how these materials have been affecting people. See like the studies on this stuff, and just see for yourself, honestly. And then my last gripe for the day that I can think of is just, I hate like a pretentious fashion, either student or just like personality. Somebody that's just like so ready to kiss somebody's ass. Somebody that's just so I just hate a know-it-all. I hate a pretentious ass motherfucker that's just like this, like overly just too much. I can understand being excited about a topic, loving the topic, wanting to do the topic for the rest of your life, but these pretentious ass motherfuckers, these pretentious ass like using people, jumping up, like doing all this, jumping through all these loops and doing all this shit and being so vindictive and all this other stuff just to try to make a name for yourself in fashion. I hate going somewhere with it. Y'all bother me to my core. I hate a pretentious ass fashion bitch that's just like so ready to be like, you're wrong on this and da 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 and da 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 da. So opinionated, so and they can tend to be pessimistic as well. I just don't like a pretentious ass fashion person, especially like a pretentious ass student, cause y'all be doing too much, and it just be like, do you have any like self-importance, self-esteem, like self whatever? Like, why are you all under everybody's ass? But yeah, that was this video. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll talk to y'all soon, and yeah, have a good rest of your day. I ain't got nothing else to say. See y'all later.